Toronto real estate prices have once again soared in May. But hey, let's not state the obvious. We all know real estate prices have been climbing, and so instead we spent some more time digging deeper into the data, and now we have better insights for you. In this video, we'll lay out all these details so that you can get a more complete picture of what's going on in the world of real estate these days. Let's dive in. Let's talk about this housing supply issue that's all over the news lately. Yes, it's true that supply has been lower than demand in the past few months, and we are playing catch up. Now, it's also true that on an year-over-year basis, demand continues to outpace supply. But let's clarify things here. We're comparing the current situation in May of 2023 to last year, May of 2022, when there was peak fear amongst buyers, causing them to put purchases on pause, and sellers rushed to avoid further price drops. However, if you look closer at the charts, you'll see that nowadays the sales to new listings ratio is much more balanced, and listings are actually quite healthy. In fact, listings in May of 2023 are actually higher than average. And here in the next chart, we can take a look at the sales to new listings ratio. And we also see here that things are getting back closer to an average market. It's actually slightly below the average. And so all in all, I would say we are approaching a much more balanced market in recent weeks. Now, next, let's talk about the resilience of the Toronto real estate market. Despite high interest rates, prices have now bounced back to where they were at the same time last year. The labor market is strong, GDP is robust, income has been rising, and consumer spending is also on the rise. There is a genuine need for people to buy homes in Toronto. The market dictates these prices, and honestly, fundamentals support them. Now, moving on, we've also noticed an interesting trend since 2020. Houses continue to outperform condos in terms of returns. While the barrier to entry for houses might be slightly higher, for a young family looking to buy a home, the gap between starting priced houses and bigger condos isn't actually too far off. There's also a lot more going for houses for young families if you think about it. There's a backyard, there's more other young families around, plus if you house hack with a basement tenant in your house, you end up with much lower monthly costs compared to a condo. And so this does make houses look a lot more attractive. From an investor standpoint, it might be the difference between plus $800 of positive cash flow in a freehold versus negative $800 in an investment condo. So that's a huge difference. And then there's also the fact that the government is currently focusing on the growth of low-rise homes as well. And so all of these combined is increasing demand from investors for houses as well. Next, let's talk about the gap between 416 semis and 416 detached homes. Detached houses definitely get a premium compared to semis because you're not attached to a neighbor and there's generally more development potential as well. But there comes a point where if detached home prices are too high, buyers might just settle for semis for bigger discounts. So what this means is that this gap might end up widening and contracting, but ends up being pretty consistent over time. Now look at this. The gap between detached homes and semi-detached homes has been widening again recently, and so you should definitely keep an eye out, and this might present some interesting opportunities. All right, here comes the burning question. Is this the right time to invest in Toronto real estate? Well, it always depends on what and where. We often talk about the value add strategy, and doing renovations is probably our most reliable way to increase real estate value. Whether it's cosmetic upgrades or converting a house into a multiplex, we really stand by this approach. However, nowadays, finding motivated sellers is a very real theme too. First of all, we are in a balanced market, and so the chances of finding motivated sellers is just better than before. Then there's the fact that not all homeowners have yet to have experienced the impact of big increases in interest rates just yet. And once these mortgages renew, and if you do encounter an over-leveraged homeowner, there ends up being a great chance that you might end up with a pretty good deal, and this is something that's different from before. Honestly, all of these factors combined with the upcoming summer months where activity typically slows down, deal hunting will be a pretty big opportunity over the coming weeks and throughout summer. Now, before you go, there's actually something special we wanted to share with you this week. Elevate Accelerators. This is a new powerhouse community we are creating where we will uncover all of Toronto's real estate investing secrets on top of what you get here from YouTube. Just like YouTube, these events are going to be free, and the key for maximum value for our Elevate Accelerator members is that we will be limiting each event to 20 members so that you can get the most out of each event. We have a whole list of topics lined up, and we put all of this on our Elevate Accelerators website. So be sure to head there to check out the details and apply to be part of it. We're taking limited applications, and the deadline is Friday, June 16th. So please apply ASAP if you're interested. Now, if you want to start actively searching for properties and want help from us directly, just connect with us by heading to the link right here. Finally, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay up to date with the latest trends, housing policies, interest rates, and investing strategies specific to Toronto real estate. We're dedicated to making real estate investing easier for you, and that's why our team offers a wide range of services tailored to real estate investors. Whether you need help with planning and analysis, sales, renovations, leasing, or property management, we've got you covered. To learn more about our services, just visit our website or find us on social media. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.